grand! So many doors! The path still appears to travel onwards behind a large gate, but there are forks in this path. An opportunity to travel, see the universe, go along any path I desire. All this travelling, though. I would like a travelling companion. Someone to watch over me, help decide where to go, watch my back, keep me company. Oh, but that's just silliness. I don't really need anyone. I'm a god. A stairway to heaven, made of fool's gold.
What?
If knowledge is in the mind, to be alone is to experience all of knowledge. Therefore, to suppose another, whose mind was unknowable or transient, would suppose a world in which all-knowing was an impossibility. So it follows that being alone serves as a proof of my deity. In this way, it is a comfort to me that I am alone. Others would be a difficult problem.
Whatever, dude. Oh, I'm making myself some steps. Isn't this fun? I like it when gameplay is a little bit different from what I expected. Oh, I'm gonna have to make that higher, aren't I? Okay. Oh. Alright, good enough.
Being alone is important. If one does not hear both parts of a conversation, one cannot have a full idea of what is discussed. To be alone is to know the whole story. But still, this world seems to attempt to communicate something. The world is filled with part conversation.
Alright. Earlier in the game, I found a little red eye that I guess I stepped on.
Let there be yet more light.
Oh.
Done.
And I think it might have been like a hidden thingy that I should, like, watch out for in the future.
Being alone can serve as a comfort. If there's no one can hurt you. But perhaps that's a bleak outlook. There must be joy that comes from others. Praise, they can offer praise. As a god, praise is something I can relate to. Not enough praise at the moment. Worship wouldn't go amiss. But if there were others, they might attempt to belittle me, accuse me of pride, narcissism, pretentiousness, or grandiose self-referential commentary. Nonsense. Pretension implies there is a lack of thought. The pretense of thought. I've thought long and hard about how brilliant I am.
Lovely music.
Why can I be surprised? If I'm all-knowing, then I should know all. Perhaps there is a moment when knowledge is created.
You're not a god!
Sometimes when I ask these questions, I wish there was a response. Wish there was someone out there listening to me, hearing these words. But how could they tell me even if they were listening? I've never heard their voice. If a voice came down from the sky to talk to me, I'd probably think I was crazy. But in case anyone's listening, I have a surplus of gold. If you'd like to pop by my universe, I could give you some. Friendship for gold? Straight up trade?
Wow, he's kind of sad. This makes me think a little bit about Professor Layton. It also makes me think I'm not very good at this. Also, am I moving something over here? I am moving something over here. Oh wait, let's look around down here. Make sure there's nothing hidden. So I'm so used to looking for hidden shit in games. Easter eggs and stuff. Or secret cameras. Or caves with radios and beans in them. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, look at this! Accident. Whee!
That's this done. I make a lot of mistakes and missteps. Can a god make mistakes? A mistake is something unintended. Am I an imperfect god? Or perhaps I'm not a god at all. Oh, no. Let's not be silly. Of course I'm god.
Really? Come on, guy. His arrogance is starting to grow on me. Oh, that's adorable. Look! Look at the shy stares. Oh, shy stares. Good job. You're just trying to get me to walk up you backwards, aren't you? Yeah? Oh, look at that! Oop, okay. So I did that. What's it like in Australia? Right now, here in Washington, America, it is hot as balls, but we have a little bit of cloudiness outside. That pretty much sums up.
It doesn't take a genius to see that I am a genius. Comparative statements are somewhat redundant when you're the lone wanderer of the universe. I think I'd like a goddess to share this with. We could walk around and talk about gold, perhaps waste away the time discussing how brilliant I am. She could bask in my intellect and compliment me on my immense wealth. Perhaps she'd look like me too. Obviously she couldn't be as handsome, that would be unthinkable. Could I create a goddess more majestic than myself? Could I create a rock that I couldn't lift? Well, apparently I can create doors I cannot open, but I feel like I'm too busy with all these challenges to possibly give her all of my attention. I mean, to be fair, it's likely to destroy her given my godlike intensity. Maybe I'd make her in my image. That would be amazing! 2 of me! Oh, we'd have so much in common!
Oh, this guy. Come on. Almost had you there. Huh? Huh? Come on. So close. Ah! I did it!
I see as through a glass dimly, not knowing as I should know.
Oh, 3. To look at 3 suns through it? Oh! Oh, what do I do now? Because each of those only need 1 sun to light it up. This one needs 3 suns to light it up. Because it's a selfish brick. Look at these 3. These 3 are like, hey, I'll light up for you. That's totally chill, bro. And this one's like, no, I want 3 suns. Bitch. Come on. I think we just had it. God. It's the worst. Right up against it. Come on. Just a little bit. Oh! Ah! Victory!
More light. Slight obsession with light here. I'm done here.
Oh. It's gonna look at me. It's gonna look at me. It's gonna be an eyeball one of these times. Didn't even mean to set anything off here, but apparently I did. Ah! Oh.
This world has rules, clearly. For one, I cannot walk through walls, which is disturbing. You'd think if I was a god, I could do what I wished. For the most part, I don't appear to be in control. Perhaps my subconscious is keeping the world in shape. I wonder what resides in this subconscious. Those thoughts that I'm not aware of. Not all of my decisions are wisely made under the full power of cognition. Some decisions are made outside of the conscious self. I seem to observe a lot of my actions with little or no control over them. I must still own these actions.
Not gonna let KiniT in? What's up with the floor? Oh! Oh! Did you see that? Shit's changing. Oh my god. Is it changing by itself or every time I look at it? It's so eerie! Is it just me? Is this creepy for you too? What do you want from me, floor? Oops. Oh, this is gonna be... I think I'm just making a bigger mess. I know how it works, but I don't know what to do to fix it for myself. I think I just have to get more chunks together. Because if there's more chunks, then it'll be easier to change the pattern of those chunks, right? Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm focusing. Watching all of you. Oh, apparently I'm not. Oh shit. Oh. Oh god. Ah! Yeah. Okay. I've almost got this, I think. Okay. So close to having this. Barry, are we losing our minds? Yes, we are, Other Barry. Now, if I move up to here. Ha ha ha. I don't know if that helped. I can figure this out. Oh, shit. Oh. Now if I can just get the rest of this right. Please, 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 please. Don't. Shit. Ah, shit. Oh. I'm so close. There's just 2 more. I don't know if I can get this last one. Okay. Oh. Come on. Why you gotta do me like that? So close. Oh. What do I do? They're alternating white. And then... Shit. Balls. This is insanity. Down. Corners I can do. It's everywhere else that likes to fucking... Balls! Oh, this game can eat a bag of dicks. Got it down to 1. Thank God.
Compartmentalization square with consciousness. This
High fives,
subconscious,
guys.
what's that doing? Keeping secret knowledge. Even as a god, the idea of trudging through my subconscious is somewhat nightmarish. Some things best not known, even for the all-knowing.
It's that door out there. Ha! Yes! Eat my dick, game. Oof.
The sad thing about being a god is the crushing loneliness. I don't really feel I have an equal. This wall, for instance. Don't get me wrong, he's a smart-looking wall. I enjoy being around him, but he has little of interesting conversation. Very flat personality. Like the bridge from earlier. Very anthropomorphized.
Whoa. It's creepy. Does it change? Oh, maybe it does. Maybe I'm just on drugs. I might have a puzzle right here. Some cheater lines. That's nice. You all lined up? Ooh.
I love giant machines. The bigger the machine, the better. This is my idea of heaven. There's something about a giant machine that screams godlike. Me and my machines, animated, as if alive, but really just acting inside a closed system. They give the impression they are full of life, but they are just wheels and cogs that turn in time.
I'm pretty sure I'm a robot, so what he said is okay, so you have a lifty lift, and you have a nice little down slope, so let's put you over there. And then you go down to this one. Okay, that's fine with me. And then you go up there. And then the top one over there. Okay. These puzzles go from being crazy difficult to relatively simple. Whee! I did do it! Don't worry. It was a glorious victory, and eventually I'll have it up on YouTube. Okay, this doesn't go anywhere, I don't think. I need to be headed that way? Whee! I float down. That's nice. There we go, that seems complete. Oh, I've had a button. Oh yeah! And number 2. Let's see if your magic light is working now. I'm so tired though. Oh! Oh my god! Yeah!
Still no companion.
Quit your whining.